we've been mates a long time, but there's a big difference between being mates and being band members, you know. And when you're mates, you can have a laugh, you can have a chat, you can have a sniff, you can have a drink, you can do whatever you like, and then you can say, see you later, I've had enough of you, I'm going home. When you're on tour, there's none of that. You're figuratively up each other's asses 24/7. You're either singing together, you're eating together, you're drinking together, you're driving together, you're sleeping in bunk beds, hearing the other one's drunk farts throughout the night, or snores at any time of the day. We're all fucking the same birds at different times. It's greasy, it's smelly, it's sweaty, and you realise that when you've got a mate who, you know, say he goes to the toilet a little bit more than you, every time you want to go, he's in there. He's in there having a crap, stinking the place up with his hamburger turds. We had a tour bus that was not as good as the rest of the money that we had. I don't know why we had this tiny little tour bus, but there was no room and everything reeked. And by the end of the fucking tour, all I wanted to do was wring their necks, shit in their eyes.
The band Greasehammer are considered the biggest one-hit wonder bands in music history.
They're my favourite band and I've never seen them play live, so I'd love to see them play live.
They were the innovators of the most controversial single of all time. The song, Bread and Butter, became a global phenomenon. It became the fastest selling single to date, going double platinum in less than a day. Whether you love them,
oh my God, that was the greatest band ever.
Best band in the world, aren't they?
or hated them,
Greasehammer are shit.
Owe me money. They're fucking useless. I fucking hate them.
you couldn't escape the constantly on repeat bread and butter. Now, a decade on from their momentous rise and monstrous fall with fame, the Greasy Boys from Greasehammer have decided to do a reunion tour.
And there's been lots of rumours in the last 15 years that something was eventually going to happen. So for something to finally be kind of confirmed in concrete that it's going to go ahead, it's absolutely fantastic news.
This is the story of that reunion.
What the hell do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You started this. This has just been whipped over this one about you. Missing all your chords. Telling me I'm wrong. Telling me I'm over emotional. All of this stuff. You're not looking at me. How would it rather be you?
Gary, I don't know where to begin with him. He's completely and utterly overly emotional on every aspect of everything. He just flies off the handle and goes off in these tantrums, crying like a complete lunatic.
I can't play, I can't do any of this without this fucking nut. I'll pull your motor off! I'll pull your motor off! Yeah, hang on that! The camera! You're getting a little bit out! Would you? I'm gonna fucking kill you!
He's such a crybaby. And I never cry. I've never cried in my life. No, I haven't. Never did it. Once. But Gary, he cries all the time. And he poos his pants, and I've never done that either. He cries and he poos his pants, and then he blames us for it. And he just he's been in the bathroom crying all the time. He cried because I used the shampoo, but I only used a smidgen of it. I didn't even use much.
He needs therapy. He needs psychiatric help. He needs to be in a place where he's safe. He just flies off the handle at any given moment. I wake up in the morning and I just hear him whimpering in the bathroom. I don't dare ask if he's okay, because he'll just go nuts at me, like he has done so many times already. And Stephen, you know, he's always up in the attic. I don't know what he gets up to up there. I don't want to ask him either.
Stephen,
What do you want?
could you come down for the interview? The interview for the documentary?
I'm not coming down. You can come up here. Alright?
That'd be quite hard to come up with the whole production crew.
Nah, I don't want to come down. You can come up here. Yeah. Ladder's there.
Right.
It's your job. Get on with it.
If he's not up in the attic, then he's in the garden, throwing his swords around like he's Conan the Barbarian. And the reality is he's useless. I'm skeptical about the upcoming tour. I don't know how I'm going to be able to be around them both all the time.
You know, I'm just here to, you know, to prove to myself that you know, homicidal anger can be kept at bay. You know, so when you just want to play some music and then shut your bedroom door at the end of the day to avoid these planks, and one of them dresses up like a special needs zombie, then, you know, what do you say? And he says that he's all about the music, but he wasn't all about Greasehammer. Well, if he wants to dress like that on stage, then I'm not saying I'm out, but I am saying I'll probably punch him in the face.
So, what do you make of Ed being a milkman?
Predictable. You know, if any of us was going to end up a milkman, it was going to be Ed. You know, he's never aimed high. You know, this is nothing but a cash cow to him. You know, I don't know what it's going to fuel. I don't know what habits. I don't know whether he's renting, whether he owns a house, whether he even owns a car, whether he even owns a bicycle. You know, he probably owns a milk float.
Remember sausage days? Do you remember any of that stuff? Do you remember running to the park with your pants down? What was that?
Stephen.
The guitar sword.
Oh, fuck is that?
Yeah, she's giving me a thing. You're on the...
Get out!
Oi! What?
You're at the band.
What? Me?
Yeah.
You can get fucked.